blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Nola fires. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower, doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Matt McClain in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that skips in the dirt. Nola was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. 1 out, bases empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
No question did he earn that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. De La Cruz working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is down low.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
1-1 now.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Too high, and now it's 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 4th,
and
left
now
fielder,
it's Austin Hayes. There's the strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hayes, in his 6th season, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Stop. Third out, and that ends the frame. Reds leave one. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Andrew Abbott. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh, boom. He's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Bryson Stott now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next one misses, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London. Is that runner on the go? Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score easily. And it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 gone, runner at first. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Just missed. Pulls that one foul. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. And that one upstairs. Harper off of first with 2 away. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
You see how high my degrees be? You see them jock trying to beat me? It's only one man, believe me.
New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
The Reds would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That's down and in. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Fastball for a strike, and now 3-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Down to third baseman, Noelvi Marte. And that drops in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Real Muto to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Zone.
Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second.
7. Catcher JT Realmuto.
And now it's JT Realmuto. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Weston Wilson will hit next. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So here's Bader now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 2.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at-bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Trey Turner now. Check swing, and he went.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. Wilson off of first with 2 away. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Reese Hines.
Nola back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him.
That
pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. That one outside. 1-0. Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Matt McLain.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt McLain. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he drops it down the third baseline. Boom. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the Phillies,
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Encarnacion Strand. Toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That one ripped left field. Gone! His second of the year. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now at the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's in there.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Encarnacion Strand in his second season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Now 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
I got a ball, 1
in
strike.
the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Bader corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Rhys Hines.
Rhys Hines digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Encarnacion Strand, the runner at first with 2 gone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Nope. Outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Reds draw even on this solo job. 2-2 game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Ripped to short. On to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's JT Realmuto. Doubled in his first AB. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double at his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. Outside with a breaking ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, so they can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step outside your...
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ
So digging in,
Friedl.
TJ Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Matt
McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stop. Gets under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
0-2 is the count.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's too high.
A little bit high. Now 2-2. On the ground, right side. To first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. finds its way through for a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on at first with one gone. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He's 2 for 2. Turner runs. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bags.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. On the corner for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner on at third, one gone. Popped up, De La Cruz. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Kyle
So
Schwarber.
2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And that's through there for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Touchdown.
And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
De La Cruz.
could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight. But you counterfeit, I countered your fits, led you astray in the worst way. You legit, them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown.
Nola back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Now a pop-up on the infield. Stop. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 2. Runner on the move, and that one fouled off. Fought off foul. Nola throw to first. De La Cruz back on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Noel V.
And the Phillies
Marquez.
manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. And this is appearance number 45.
Tyler Rogers.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Noel V. Marte. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side to second. Turner. And that is the inning. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nick Castellanos.
We all have different visions of a future. What's the point if the world begins to turn around? Turns utopian, but I sense still have its bound. You might think that I'm talking on the whim. I'll be walking ghost streets singing praises with cherubim.
That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Baseman, Alec Bohm.
With the purpose, there is a reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm working pulling the trees. And man,
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. Hard on the ground to first. Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And up to the plate is J.T. Realmuto. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And takes low for ball one. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. And here is Rhys Hines.
Rhys Hines.
Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Will Benson. He represents the go-ahead run. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Reds being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go-ahead run on base. Espinal will hit next. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Out front and foul to the left side. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Up the middle, Turner. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The run moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So up next, T.J. Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And there's the strike. Swung on, popped up left side. Boom. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Matt McLain.
Now it's the DH, Matt McLain. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner from 3rd in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Now
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder
First and
Austin
second,
Hayes.
2 outs. Hayes now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Weston Wilson.
Designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
Sam Mole will take over here. These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Bader up to the plate. There's a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that's in the dirt. And a full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Turner now, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is downstairs. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bryson Stott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kirkering.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's inside. And that's ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano up and throwing. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one out to right. Castellanos on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And the sweeper is off the plate. And that skips into dirt.
Strikes.
Three-two now. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Taylor Rogers, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce.
So here is Bryce Harper, known for his late inning heroics.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Infield shifted to the pull side. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't ever stop, we don't ever drop. Keep rolling, I know that you better rock. We the veterans, jump doing steady shot. We just better men, no, you can barely walk a mile in our shoes. We never through, we number one while you settle for two. Better review, way overdue. If they can't have us, let them settle for you. We in go mode, back on the post on the phone, can't hear it, kinda loco. Poker face stone while I'm staring in the mirror, got my deuce on the phone, can't hear it, but my vision getting clearer. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Yeah, we in go mode, never going slow mo.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 3-2. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up.
I
think it's a good move. I know, I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Benson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. That's to third. Boom. Slings to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Check swing, called strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And time called prior to the 0-1. The 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one misses. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
That's just a nasty pitch right there. And I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Friedel in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Emilio Pagan on to try and close it out.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
What's the point if the world begins to turn around? Turns utopian, but I say it still have its bound. You might think that I'm talking on the wind.
First offering, and it just misses. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Johan Rojas. No outs, runner at first. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for his strike.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. There goes the runner. Throw, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
So the tying run at second. Ball one there.
Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And Realmuto is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So they're down to their final out. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Trying to deliver as the hero. Yeah, that's fouled off. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Man on second, 2 down. And fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I couldn't find them in bigger. The passion's so perfect. The ghost, they're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williams, and I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monograph. I guess I ain't steal it. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been, the shorty should think I'm a Hollywood villain.